I am from Washington State, so yeah, you could say I'm a Washingtonian. I live on Whidbey Island in Clinton, Washington. First off, I went blind because of a disease called hydrocephalus, so I have a shunt in my head to maintain cranial fluid. The shunt is the reason why you'll hear me talk about a helmet when I discuss my extracurricular activities. I have to wear a helmet when I play sports to protect my shunt. I also have a significant lack of hearing in my right ear that was also caused by the hydrocephalus. These things all explain the reasons that the ways that I have to adapt when I participate in my favorite activities. But really, it doesn't matter all that much. I can participate in pretty much any activity that I'm interested in. Speaking of sports, you might say I'm a busy kid. I am a huge fan of soccer and play as a defender at a recreational level. I've been playing for 6 years, even before I went blind. Now I play one position, right defender. I track the ball by looking for a white spot on the grass and notice movement in my teammates. What I really like about soccer, besides making great kicks, is that I can help defend and score goals. Last year, our team was the first place team in the league. I had a great coach and teammates who supported me just as they would for any other teammate. This season, our main goalie, named Kobe, yells out directions to me if I'm in the wrong spot. Luke, guard that man to the right. I am very appreciative of this information because it helps me keep in control of my zone and stop incoming movement from opponent offenders. Recently, I tried out for the select team, but failed to gain a place due to some liability issues and ill performance on my part. This won't stop me, for as soon as the news was delivered, I vowed to practice the areas I had failed. Yeah, I did shed a few tears in the process, but that hardly matters now. I am also a big fan of swimming. I am on the local swim team called the South Whidbey Stingrays. My best strokes are freestyle and backstroke. I love swimming because I feel free and refreshed in the water. When I compete, I really only am competing against my own times, so I can always be successful and have fun. My coach, Christy, is great about taking me out of the water and moving my arms and legs to show me what I need to do to improve my stroke, to make it more successful. This is good because sometimes the acoustics in the pool make it difficult for me to hear or understand her directions. But now let me move on to a different topic, math and science. I'm a huge fan of math and science. I love studying physics. I became interested in the math and science field of learning because in science you are constantly asking questions. How does this computer work? Some of the sciences I'm interested in aren't taught at my grade level. That's why technology is great. I can go to iTunes and download course lectures that fit my interests. I may not understand the lectures perfectly, but I do find them interesting, and I do find them interesting. Science challenges me and lets me understand a different part of learning. Recently I learned a ton about ecology and neurology. I was lucky to have a teacher who's passionate about both brain and natural sciences. Let's see here. I keep going back to some of the facts that I learned, such as it's impossible for a human being to multitask with medium-hard tasks. Your brain needs to focus on one thing at a time to complete something well. With math, it is much the same, except the fun comes in solving the problems. I love a good problem to puzzle over all day and all night, though it usually doesn't take that long. I love unlocking the metaphorical doors that keep the answers hidden from me. I'm great at mental math as well as longer problem solving. Music is also a kind of code for me. Well, did not learn Braille music yet because there's no one to teach me. I do play music. The lack of knowledge about Braille music hasn't stopped me though. I go to music lessons with a great man named James. James and I have figured out how to do music together. He tells me the notes to play and counts out the beats on his fingers. I memorize the songs and record my lessons on voice memos on my iPod, so I can review them as many times as I wish. Piano is really a second dimension of my heart. When I am mad at someone, my mom, I take it out with my music. The music clears my mind and it makes me happy. It's much the same when I'm happy or sad. Whenever I see a piano, my fingers are drawn to the keys and I have to play. In fact, I'm looking for a piano in this very hotel. If anyone spots one or feels one, please let me know. I have some practicing to do. I have been playing for just over a year, but James and I have already started to prepare for the middle school jazz band auditions. I know what you are thinking. Do I have any time to sleep? Fact is, I love to sleep. It prepares me for the next day and for the next day's adventures. I'm a busy kid and I like it that way. These experiences I have are all pushing me toward my main goals. These goals are yet far ahead, and I have much life to live. Life is a game of chess. If you make the wrong move, you're putting yourself in jeopardy and you need to rethink the plan. Plans can be changed, but the dreams that I have are in the middle of the chess game, the ones that will determine my future. Most of all, I am curious. Life has given me many things to capture my interests. Hopefully growing into a physicist, or a pianist, or a professional soccer player. This is all yet to be determined.